All right, just getting things started here. At the top of the first, Rogue FC dressed in black tops, black bottoms. Today's opponent are the Grapettes. If you just saw there, it ended up being a base hit at first. In the opinion of the first base umpire, the throw was not in time. So nobody out, runner on first. The pitch is fouled off. In the pitching circle this evening for Rogue FC is Evangelina Cota, an uncommitted 2022. That pitch is fouled off. Playing first base is Jasmine Kirby. Playing second base, Denise Romo. Playing shortstop, Reese Lee. And third base, Danitza Hernandez. That pitch is high for a ball. Calling the pitches behind the plate is Cadence Walding. In the outfield and right field, we have Tegan Newman. Swing and a miss, strike three, throw back to one, not in time. Safe is the call. In center field, Piscota's next pitch. Runner goes, decides to head back, and is safe on the throwback. In center field is Kyla McDermott, and in left field, we have Alexis Valencia. Here's Cota's next pitch. High. It's an aggressive base runner over there on at first. Her lead is getting strong. That hit is over to second base. Throw over to one. So a good defensive play there made by the second baseman, Denise Romo, realizing she didn't have the throw to second, so made the throw to first. So base runner advances to second. The out at first on the fielder's choice. So one out here, runner in scoring position for the Grapettes. Here's Cota's next pitch. High. That pitch is high for a ball. That next pitch is hit down to second. Romo tosses it over to first for the out, for out number 3. So Rogue FC gets out of that inning without surrendering a run. And we'll head to the bottom of the first here, still in a scoreless game. So first up to bat will be Alexis Valencia for Rogue FC. The left-handed slapper, known for her speed. We'll get the first crack here against the Grapettes pitcher. So waiting for the first pitch here for Alexis Valencia. Again, a scoreless game here, bottom of the first. That pitch is outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Alexis hits that, but it goes foul. On deck for Rogue FC is Danitza Hernandez. Hernandez has had a strong day at the plate today, hitting a home run in the earlier ball game. Here's a pitch to Valencia. Foul. So down a couple of strikes here is Alexis Valencia, looking to be the first base runner of the game for Rogue FC. So a couple of strikes here to Alexis Valencia. Again, nobody out, nobody on. That pitch is called a ball. Again, Valencia, high school senior at Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona. One of a handful of Hamilton players on the team. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. So Valencia goes down swinging here, one out. Up next is Danitza Hernandez. Hernandez, also a member of the Hamilton High School softball team. Hernandez comes to the plate here with one out, nobody on. And again, Hernandez having a strong day at the plate today, having hit a home run in the earlier game. That first pitch is called a strike. So one out, nobody on to Hernandez. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. That ball hit the floor.
Hey, let it get there. Feed it in.
On deck is Selena Perez. That pitch is outside for a ball. Check swing. Catcher appeals. No swing is the call. So Hernandez remains alive here, her at bat. Again, bottom of the first inning here, no score, one out. Danitza Hernandez at the plate. Swing, caught by the third baseman, throw over to first, missing the throw. Danitza Hernandez will move over to second. So Hernandez ends up at second base with the overthrow at first. So she'll be in scoring position here for Selena Perez. Perez, a recent commit to the University of Pacific. Perez will get her shot here to score the first run of the game for Rogue FC. She takes a swing at that little blue bouncer over to short, throw over to one, not in time. Hernandez will score from second. Again, an error, a misplay by the first baseman as that ball hit the ground and Perez is safe at first. So Rogue FC takes advantage of a couple of miscues here by the Grapettes. At the plate now is Olivia Lostorto. Here's the pitch. Low. Losing. So 2 outs here for Rogue FC. Runner still on first. Coming to the plate now is Jasmine Kirby, an uncommitted 2022 out of Shadow Ridge High School in Glendale, Arizona. Here's her first pitch. Strike one is the call. Kirby takes that pitch for a ball. The count 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing. Perez slides in head first, safe at second. So the hit and run in effect there puts Selena Perez in scoring position now for Jasmine Kirby. Here's the pitch to Kirby. Little swing, little blooper over to first base. First base catches it, throws it over. And the throw is in time for the second baseman covering for out number 3. So we'll head to the top of the second. Rogue FC leading 1-0. Evangelina Cota remains in the ballgame here at pitcher. That first pitch is high for a ball. That pitch is hit foul. As head coach Randy Kay moves the defense around again as we have some defensive substitution. In at second base now is Reese Lee for Denise Romo. That pitch is fouled off for strike 2. Tegan Newman at right field. Kyla McDermott in second and Alexis Valencia in left. Jasmine Kirby at first. Again, Reese Lee at second. Selena Perez at short. And Danitza Hernandez at third. Calling the pitches behind the plate is Cadence Walding. That pitch by Cota. Low and in the dirt. Nicely blocked by Walding. 2-2's the count. Hard hit ball off the glove of Reese Lee. So a nice hard hit there by the Grapettes batter. Puts her on first base with the single. Tremendous effort there by Reese Lee. And she dove to her right. And the ball just missed her glove there. Again, coming to you from Cactus Yards in Gilbert, Arizona, as this is game 3 on the day for Rogue FC. That pitch is in for a strike. A nice pitch there by Evangelina Cota. Her teammates call her Lena. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses high for a ball. That pitch misses high. Swing and a miss. Tip is the call, strike. So nobody out, runner on first for the Grapettes. Here's Cota's next pitch. Foul. That hit hitting the right field, right into the glove of Tegan Newman for the first out. Runner remains at first. That pitch is in for a strike. But runner remains at first. Batter takes a swing at that, but it goes foul. One ball, two strikes is a count to the batter here. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Foul again, this time down the third base line.
Who won the first one?
Oh. Ooh, that ball is fouled out. No, thank you. Time's called here, still just 2 outs. A runner on first. Evangelina Cota in the pitching circle for Rogue FC. Count remains 1-2. That ball is hit over to Reese Lee. Oh, through the legs of Reese Lee. Ball makes it into the outfield. So runners will be safe at first and second. That pitch is low and outside. Throw back to second. Runner gets back safely. That pitch is in for another strike. Throw, ooh. Close call there at second as the throw goes back to second. Base runner gets back safely. Head coach Randy Kay calls time here. Coach Randy Kay wants to just have a further discussion reference that play at second. Pitch is high. So runners at first and second here, 2 outs still. Here's the pitch. Pitch is hit over to third, throw over to first in time for the out. And I was misinformed. That is the second out. So runners advance to second and third. My apologies. Nonetheless, a great defensive play there by the Rogue FC. Here's the pitch. Strike is the call. So runners at second and third here. Swing and a miss. Strike. Again, top of the second here. Score 1-0. Rogue FC holding on to the slim lead. That pitch is fouled off. Top of the second, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 3. As Lina Cota is able to get her to swing and miss. So Rogue FC escapes the second inning without allowing a run in their top half of the second. So we'll head into the bottom of the second. Score remains the same, 1-0. First pitch to Reese Lee is in for a strike. That next pitch is in for a ball as Reese Lee shows bunt, pulls it back. That pitch is in for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strikes the That pitch is low for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Out number one. So next up is Kyla McDermott for Rogue FC. She comes to the plate here, 1 out, nobody on. She hits that ball right back to the pitcher. Throw over to first in time for out number 2. Up next, Tegan Newman for Rogue FC. Newman, a 2022 and a senior out of Tempe Corona del Sol High School. Newman is committed to play her college softball for Southern Utah University. She comes to the plate here, nobody on and 2 outs. Her team leading by just 1 run. That first pitch is in for a ball. Tegan fouls that ball off. Here's the pitch. Ball's the call. Tegan hits that ball, hard hit ball, back to the pitcher. And thrown out at first for out number 3. So a tight ball game here. Score remains 1-0. All right, remaining in the pitching circle for Rogue FC is Evangelina Cota. Calling the pitches behind the plate is Cadence Walding. Denise Romo back in at second for Rogue FC. That ball's hit. Catching it is the left fielder, Alexis Valencia, as she covered about 30 yards to catch that ball. Charging it, catching it just beyond the area between second and shortstop in the grass. That pitch is high, ball. Again, we're in the top of the third inning here. Rogue FC leading 1-0. Lena's hit over to first, fielded nicely. The first baseman, Jasmine Kirby, to get out number one. Swing and a miss. Again, in the pitching circle for Rogue FC, uncommitted 2022, Evangelina Cota out of Tucson Magnet High School in Tucson, Arizona. She hits that right back to Cota. Cota fields it, throws it over to Kirby for out number 3. So Rogue FC gets out of the inning without surrendering a run. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Score remains the same, 1-0. So up to bat first for Rogue FC, Romo. Romo, a high school senior out of Canyon View High School in Waddell, Arizona. Romo is committed to play her college softball for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, Arizona. So Romo at the plate here, nobody out, nobody on. Her team leading 1-0. That first pitch is called strike one to Romo. That pitch is outside, ball one. Evening the count at 1 apiece here. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Romo. Strike two's the call. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 is the call. So Romo goes down. 1 out. So up next to bat will be Cadence Walding. Walding recently committed to play her college softball. Walding family. That pitch is in for a strike 1. Walding takes a swing at that. Strike. That pitch is in for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cadence Walding. 1 out, nobody on. Her team leading 1-0. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. Pitch is a low and outside for another ball. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Low and outside, ball 4. So Cadence Walding will jog down, earning a walk. And coming up to the bat now will be number 5, Alexis Valencia. Valencia, uncommitted 2022. Playing out of Centennial High School in Glendale, Arizona. One out, runner on first. That pitch is high for a ball. Valencia puts down a slap, but it goes foul. That pitch is low and outside for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike to Valencia. That pitch is in for a ball. So the third baseman playing definitely up, anticipating a slap or a bunt. A runner at first, again, 1 out. Gets past, runner advances to second. And Valencia, regardless, earned the walk, ball 4. So 2 aboard here for Rogue FC, just 1 out. Up to bat number 52, Danitza Hernandez. Here's Hernandez's first pitch. She hits that right back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws to third. Out at third is the call. A fielder's choice. So runners at first and second now, 2 outs. So Selena Perez comes to the plate here, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Her team leading by just a run here. That pitch is outside for a ball. Perez hits that back to the pitcher. Pitcher gets it, fields it over to first. And catching it is the first baseman for out number 3. So runner at first for the Grapettes here. As Allison Lindsay comes in at first base. Denise Romo remains at second, Selena Perez at short, and Danitza Hernandez at third. Evangelina Cota remains in the pitching circle for Rogue FC, and Cadence Walding calling the pitches behind the plate. In right field, Tegan Newman. In center, I may have to Cota's pitch hit over to Perez. A short throw to second, not in time. It looks like the ball was thrown to the left of Romo. Unable to make the play at second, so runners will be safe at first and second. That pitch is high for a ball. Again, just a 1-0 game here. Runners at first and second for the Grapettes. That ball hit into right field. Tegan Newman fields it. Gonna throw into second. Runner is safe at second. So that'll load the bases for the Grapettes here. So we'll have a pinch runner here at second for the Grapettes. So bases loaded here. And top of the fourth. So bases loaded here. One out. That pitch is high. A good stop there by Cadence Walding. Here's the pitch. Hello. Again, top of the fourth inning here. Rogue FC holding on to just a 1-0 lead. The Grapettes have bases loaded with just one out. That pitch is hit hard to Perez. Throw to home. Get the force out at home for out number 2. So good defensive play there by Selena Perez. So bases are still loaded. However, there are 2 outs now. The left-handed batter up for the Grapettes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That pitch is in for a strike. A nice pitch there by Evangelina Cota. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As Walding throws the third. Base runner gets back safely. So Cota has 2 strikes on the batter here. Again, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Cota's pitch. Fouled it off. Two-two's the count. 2-2 count, bases loaded, 2 outs. That pitch is hit, fielded by Hernandez. Throw over to 1 in time for the out. So Rogue FC able to escape the bases loaded 1 out situation. Evangelina, again, a strong pitching in the pitching circle to get out, again, of the bases loaded. Rogue FC continues to lead 1-0. First up to bat for Rogue FC will be Olivia Lostorto. Again, Rogue FC leading 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball's the call. That pitch right down the middle. Lostorto knew it. Held back from swinging. That'll even the count at 1 apiece here. 1-1. Swing and a miss by Lostorto. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Again, bottom of the 4th inning here. Rogue SC leading 1-0. Olivia Lostorto at the plate. 2 strikes on her here. Outside for a ball. Lostorto hits that over to second. Second baseman throws it over to first and is able to get it in time before Lostorto reaches the base for out number 1. Coming up to bat now, number 98, Allison Lindsay, a right-handed batter. She'll come to the plate here, 1 out, nobody on. Her team leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That pitch is low. Lindsay hits that hard over to second. Second baseman's able to make a throw to first to get Lindsay out in time for out number 2. So a couple of hits straight to the second baseman for the Grapettes. Able to make the throw to first for 2 outs. Coming up to the plate now, number 10, Reese Lee. Reese, a high school junior out of Queen Creek. And a recent college commit to the University of Utah. 2 outs, nobody on. Her team leading 1-0. Reese takes that first pitch as a strike. Reese takes one down, but it goes foul. Strike 3, out number 3. So the score remains 1-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. So the Grapettes are on the board now with taking full advantage of a couple of defensive miscues there by the Rogue FC defense. The game is now tied at 1. That pitch by Cota is in. Ball. In top of the 5th here, game's tied at 1. That pitch is fouled off again. Top of the 5th inning here, out. Game tied at 1. That pitch is low for a ball. That pitch is hit. Out is the play. So that ball went over the catcher's head. Romo charging for the ball, able to make the throw as she's running to the right with a throw over to first for the out. So good defensive play there made by the Rogue FC second baseman to get the out. That pitch is in for a ball. That pitch is fouled off. One and two's the count here. One out, nobody on in a tie ball game. Here's Cota's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Out number two. Strike one. A strong pitch there by Evangelina Cota. Swing and a miss. Another strong pitch there by Lena Cota. So 2 outs here. Top of the fifth. Tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Ball's the call by the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss by Cota. Excellent pitch there by Evangelina Cota to get the third out. So unfortunately, Rogue FC surrenders a run with 3 consecutive errors, allowing basically a home run on 3 bad throws. Ties the ball game here as we head to the bottom of the fifth at 1. That first pitch is in for a strike. And bottom of the fifth here, tie game at 1. That pitch is hit hard into right field, into the glove of the right fielder for out number 1. Up to bat now is Tegan Newman. 1 out, nobody on, tie ball game. Newman hits the ball. It'll get out of the infield for a base hit as it gets past both the diving third baseman and shortstop. And it'll roll out into left field for a base hit. So up to bat now is number 8, Denise Romo for Rogue FC. Romo comes to the plate here. A tie ball game with the runner on first. Romo shows bunt. Unable to apply it. It gets passed underneath her glove, underneath her bat. Again, Romo, a high school senior out of Canyon View High School in Waddell, Arizona. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Here's the next pitch to Romo. Strikes the call. Diving back and safe is Tegan Newman. 1-1's the count. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Romo hits that over to second. Able to make the play at second is the second baseman, and out at second is Newman. Up to bat now will be Cadence Walding. Walding, a 2022 and a high school senior out of Centennial High School in Glendale, Arizona. Walding is committed to play her college softball at Charleston Southern University. That pitch is in for a strike. Pitch is high for a ball. That hit over to second. Misplayed by the second baseman. Throw over to first, not in time. So base runners at first and second for Rogue FC. Coming up to the plate now is Alexis Valencia. Valencia will come to the plate here with runners on first and second, with an opportunity to have her team take the lead here in what's been a very competitive game up to this point here, as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again at the plate, Alexis Valencia, a high school senior at Centennial High School in Glendale, Arizona. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is down third base line, but it goes foul. Again, bottom of the fifth inning here, game tied at 1. Alexis Valencia at the plate. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike is the call. 2 strikes on Valencia here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. And a tie ball game here, bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Ball's the call. Here's the pitch. Valencia fouls that one down the third base line again. So runners will go back to second and first. And Valencia's at-bat remains alive here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So again, bottom of the fifth, runners at first and second, 2 outs. Ball game tied at 1 run apiece. Here's the pitch. Outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Tie ball game. Alexis Valencia at the plate. That ball is hit down the third base line, but again, it goes foul. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Alexis Valencia. Runners at first and second in a tie ball game, bottom of the fifth. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a strike 3. So we'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Game remains tied at 1 run apiece. Tied back in the ball game here, top of the sixth. Evangelina Cota remains in the ball game. The pitching circle in a tied ball game, 1-1, 1 run apiece. So a beautiful defensive play there made by Rogue FC to get the out. So 1 out here, top of the sixth. Again, tie ball game here. It's been a pretty entertaining game here between both clubs. Swing and a miss. Left-handed batter there. Again, folks, top of the sixth here, 1 out. Game tied at 1, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 2. Strong pitching day for Evangelina Cota. Still pitching strong here in the 6th inning. The 1 run given up wasn't her fault, as the base runner scored on consecutive errors by the defense. But however, 1-1 here, top of the 6th. That pitch is fouled off for strike 1. That ball will make it into the outfield for a base hit in right. So the Grapettes will have a base runner on board here. Here's the pitch. Strikes the call. Here's the pitch. Hit ball caught by Romo for out number 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Game still tied at 1 apiece. So just a couple of minutes left in the ball game here, as we're in the showcase here, so the drop dead time limits are in effect. Looking to get her chance here at bat is Danitza Hernandez, who's already homered today in the previous game. On deck, if it gets to that point, is Selena Perez. But first up is Danitza Hernandez, an uncommitted 2022 and high school senior out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona. So a tie ball game here, bottom of the sixth, a 1-1 tie. Here's the pitch, outside ball. Swing and a miss, evening the count at 1 apiece. Bottom of the sixth inning here. Tie ball game at 1. With probably just a minute left in the ball game. Strike 2, swing and a miss. Pitch is way outside for a ball. That pitch is fouled off. That ball is fouled off again. Danitza hits that over to shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first. Not in time. Safe is the call. Time is called. That'll be the ball game, folks. Game ends in a tie, 1-1. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next one.